Well, looks like the Wall of Glory is in its full glory after I thought it was deer eating it, and it turns out it was not. It turns out it was a woodchuck or two that were very good at actually climbing up the fence. They never went in, but they nibbled on all of these morning glory blossoms and probably fed themselves pretty well on them. And so it went. So we're going to take a little trip inside. This is the fall, September shoot of the garden, or early September. We are finally getting tomatoes. I'm going to pick some here tonight. And we have tomatoes, we have cabbage, and Brussels sprouts will be a while yet. We got trombossinos. Here's the big one that I'm saving for seeds right there. That's a seed one. I'll keep it and make seeds from it for the next several years. Oh yeah, look at that. I've missed them. Pole beans that I didn't pick in time. They've gotten too big. I'll have to pick them and more will form. That's how pole beans work. They really didn't do too good this year. I'd like to have a whole wall of pole beans, but I only got a few of them. And the cucumbers, I see another little one in there. And I see a trombossino squash over here, ready to be picked. Actually, I think I see a couple of them. Yeah, I do. Yep. There's a... Oh no, that's just the back end of it. One big one curled around. So let's see what else is here. We have corn. I'm pretty sure it's about ready to pick as well and eat. So this is definitely a harvest time. Yeah, see the ears of corn? Wow, that's probably one of the biggest ones I've ever grown right there. We also have 4 giant sunflowers. Yep, there's 4 of these things that shaped up, and that's the biggest of the 4. There's 3 others up there, and then there's one more down below here that it kind of leaned over and collapsed. It's right there. You can see it kind of fell over and then grew back up off the ground again. Oh, here's another trombossino. A couple of them. One here. Another one starting there. Whoa, a bunch of them. Look at them all. Bunch of trombossino squashes here. I'm going to bring some into work. And here's some regular cherry tomatoes. And here's these weird ones, and I don't know how I got both of these. I really don't. I only chose one type of cherry tomato. They're not bad tasting. They're just a weird shape. See how they're kind of teardrop shaped? But we have lots of, starting to get lots of tomatoes to harvest. Maybe we'll actually end up making some stewed tomatoes this year. Judy keeps talking about harvesting these guys. Jerusalem artichokes, towering over the garden, even towering over the giant sunflower. I dare say that top one there is probably 10 feet tall. It's up there. I can't imagine how much Jerusalem artichoke is underneath these guys. There's got to be a bunch of it all over there. And there's also a bunch of peppers I can pick if Judy or anybody has the use. Lots of them looking like this. Got a bunch of them here. There's a couple more. Yeah, I see at least 10 or 12 of those peppers ready. So it's been a pretty good year. I haven't gotten as many cucumbers as I would like. Didn't get hardly any yellow squash. And only a few zucchinis, but I didn't plant a lot of zucchinis. Didn't get a lot of zucchinis to plant. Oh, here's something that is growing also well this year. These are broccoli. Oh yeah, got a bunch of broccoli to pop off of these. These are the secondary and tertiary heads. You get the first head, then you snap it off. 2 more form. Snap them off. 2 for each of those 2 forms, so you get 4 of them, and so it goes. You start getting tons of little florets, and they're all delicious. That's what I got last year, and I seem to be getting it again this year. So I never was able to grow broccoli very well, but after that mistake last year, actually good came of it. And there is Brussels sprouts over there, and they have probably grown better than ever because they didn't get touched all year. That hasn't happened for many a year. Didn't get touched by any woodchucks. So should get one heck of a nice crop of Brussels sprouts sometime in November. It's that late usually, yes. October, November, I'll start picking those. They're the last thing existing in the garden. Everything else dies and they're still alive. I don't know what eventually kills them. Well, that's it. Not much more to show. Oh, well, maybe a little something more. Not really a part of the garden. We'll just walk outside here and show. See, I have some stuff along the land here. And one of the things I have is this. I think it shows grapes. Yes, I have grapes. I have them all over in here. There's some more over here. I have grapevine growing all over these trees. So there's, I don't know if you can see the bunches of grapes there, but they're starting to get purple enough to get eaten. They're Concord grapes, which means if you take one of them, put them in your mouth, they taste like Welch's grape juice for a split second, and then they get really sour. So what you do, you mash them up, you add water, you add sugar, and that's it.